Food safety is paramount in today's world. With the increasing complexity of food supply chains and the global nature of food production, ensuring the safety of what we eat has never been more critical. From farm to fork, every step in the food production process must be carefully monitored and controlled. Consumers need to trust the food they eat. This trust is built on the assurance that the food has been produced, processed, and handled according to the highest safety standards. When families sit down for a meal, they should feel confident that their food is safe and healthy. The food industry works diligently to ensure this trust. Workers in food factories, processing plants, and quality control labs are all part of a vast network dedicated to maintaining food safety. Their efforts are crucial in preventing contamination and ensuring that only safe products reach consumers. One way they achieve this is through a system. This system involves meticulous planning, constant monitoring, and rigorous enforcement of safety protocols. It is a comprehensive approach that leaves no room for error. This system is called a Food Safety Management System, or FSMS. An FSMS is designed to identify potential hazards, implement control measures, and ensure compliance with food safety regulations. It is a dynamic system that evolves with new scientific knowledge and technological advancements. An FSMS is a structured approach. It provides a clear framework for managing food safety risks and ensures that all aspects of food production are covered. This includes everything from sourcing raw materials to the final distribution of finished products. It helps manage food safety risks. By identifying potential hazards and implementing control measures, an FSMS minimizes the risk of foodborne illnesses and ensures that food products are safe for consumption. It covers every step, including production, processing, and distribution. From the moment raw materials enter a facility to the time finished products leave for distribution, every stage is monitored and controlled to ensure safety. A robust SMS provides a framework. This framework is essential for maintaining high standards of food safety and ensuring that all regulatory requirements are met. It's a proactive approach that focuses on prevention rather than reaction. This framework helps businesses produce safe food. By following the guidelines and protocols set out in an FSMS, food businesses can ensure that their products are safe, high quality, and compliant with all relevant regulations. A key element of a strong FSMS is HACCP. HACCP, or Hazard Analysis Critical Control Point, is a systematic approach to food safety that focuses on identifying and controlling potential hazards before they become a problem. HACCP stands for Hazard Analysis Critical Control Point, is a preventive approach that emphasizes the importance of identifying potential hazards and implementing control measures at critical points in the production process. It is a preventive approach. By focusing on prevention, HACCP helps to ensure that food safety issues are addressed before they can cause harm. HACCP focuses on identifying and controlling hazards. This includes biological, chemical, and physical hazards that could potentially contaminate food products. It helps to ensure food safety. By implementing a robust FSMS and following HACCP principles, food businesses can protect consumers and maintain their trust in the safety and quality of their products. A HACCP is a systematic approach. It focuses on preventing food safety issues. It is used globally. Food businesses use it to identify potential hazards. These hazards can be biological, chemical, or physical. HACCP helps to establish control measures. These measures prevent, eliminate, or reduce hazards. This ensures the production of safe food. HACCP is a proactive system. It aims to prevent food safety issues before they arise. This is in contrast to traditional methods. Traditional methods often rely on end product testing. HACCP emphasizes control throughout the food production process. This makes it a more effective approach. At the heart of HACCP are critical control points, or CCPs. These are the backbone of any effective food safety management system. These are specific points in the food production process where control is essential to prevent, eliminate, or reduce food safety hazards to an acceptable level. Control at these points is essential. Without proper control, the risk of contamination or foodborne illness increases significantly. It helps to prevent or eliminate a food safety hazard. Regular testing and monitoring at these points ensure that the food remains safe for consumption. It can also reduce a hazard to an acceptable level. Identifying CCPs is crucial for maintaining the integrity of the food production process. It allows for targeted control. By focusing on these critical points, food businesses can ensure that potential hazards are managed effectively. This ensures the safety of the final product. Every step from raw material to finished product is scrutinized to maintain high safety standards. Examples of CCPs include cooking, where food must reach a specific temperature to kill harmful bacteria; cooling, which prevents the growth of bacteria by rapidly reducing the temperature of the food; and packaging, where the food is sealed to prevent contamination. These are points where hazards can be controlled effectively. By implementing control measures at CCPs, food businesses can significantly reduce the risk of foodborne illnesses. Training and regular audits ensure that these measures are followed consistently. This ensures the delivery of safe food to consumers. Ultimately, safeguarding food at every stage of production protects public health and builds consumer trust. The first principle of HACCP is to conduct a hazard analysis. This involves identifying potential hazards. These hazards could occur in the food production process. Each step of the process is analyzed. This includes receiving, processing, and packaging. The analysis considers biological, chemical, and physical hazards. Biological hazards include bacteria and viruses. Chemical hazards include pesticides and cleaning agents. Physical hazards include glass and metal fragments. The hazard analysis is a crucial step. It provides the foundation for the entire HACCP plan. By identifying potential hazards, businesses can develop effective control measures. This helps to prevent food safety incidents. Section 5, Principle 2, Identify critical control points. Once potential hazards are identified, the next step is to determine the CCPs. These are specific points in the process where control is essential. Control at these points can prevent, eliminate, or reduce hazards to acceptable levels. A CCP decision tree is a useful tool. This tool helps determine if a specific point is a CCP. Not all points in the process are CCPs. Only points where control is absolutely essential are designated as CCPs. Correctly identifying CCPs is vital for the effectiveness of the HACCP plan. Section 6, Principle 3, Establish critical limits. The third principle involves establishing critical limits. A critical limit is a maximum or minimum value. It is set for a physical, chemical, or biological parameter. This parameter is at a CCP. The critical limit must be met to prevent, eliminate, or reduce the identified hazard. These limits are based on scientific evidence. They are also based on regulatory standards. For example, cooking temperature is a critical limit. It ensures the elimination of harmful bacteria. Critical limits are essential. They provide clear benchmarks for controlling hazards at CCPs. Section 7, Principle 4, Establish monitoring procedures. Monitoring procedures are essential. They ensure CCPs are under control. This involves monitoring critical limits at each CCP. This is done through planned observations or measurements. These procedures outline the what, how, when, and who of monitoring. For instance, monitoring the temperature of a refrigerator ensures the safe storage of ingredients. Regular monitoring is crucial. It helps detect deviations from critical limits. This enables timely corrective actions. Section 8, Benefits of implementing HACCP. Implementing a HACCP system offers numerous benefits. One significant benefit is enhanced food safety. By focusing on prevention, HACCP helps reduce the risk of foodborne illnesses. This protects consumers from harm. HACCP also aids in complying with regulatory requirements. Many countries have regulations. These regulations mandate HACCP implementation in food businesses. Moreover, HACCP enhances consumer confidence. When consumers trust a brand's food safety practices, they are more likely to purchase their products. This trust translates into brand loyalty and increased sales. Section 9. HACCP in Action, a case study. In this section, we will delve into a real-world example of how the hazard analysis and critical control points HACCP system is applied in a food production environment. Imagine a company that produces fresh salads. This company is dedicated to ensuring the highest standards of food safety and quality. Every day, They process large quantities of fresh vegetables, which are then packaged and distributed to various retailers. During one of their routine inspections, they identified a potential hazard. This hazard was not immediately obvious, but could have serious implications if not addressed. The identified hazard was the growth of Listeria monocytogenes, a bacterium that can thrive in refrigerated environments. Listeria is particularly dangerous because it can cause severe illness, especially in vulnerable populations such as pregnant women, newborns, the elderly, and those with weakened immune systems. This bacterium can cause severe illness, leading to conditions such as listeriosis, which can be fatal if not treated promptly. The company knew that preventing the growth of Listeria was crucial to ensuring the safety of their products. To address this, the company identified a critical control point, CCP, in their production process. A CCP is a step at which control can be applied to prevent, eliminate, or reduce a food safety hazard to an acceptable level. In this case, the CCP was the chilling process that occurs immediately after the salads are prepared. Proper chilling is essential to inhibit the growth of Listeria and other harmful bacteria. They established a critical limit for this CCP. A critical limit is a maximum or minimum value to which a biological, chemical, or physical parameter must be controlled at a CCP to prevent, eliminate, or reduce the occurrence of a food safety hazard. The critical limit they set was a temperature of 41 degrees Fahrenheit, or 5 degrees Celsius or below. Maintaining this temperature would ensure that the salads remained safe for consumption. To ensure compliance with this critical limit, they implemented a rigorous monitoring procedure. This involved regularly checking and recording the temperature of the salads. Specifically, the procedure required that the temperature of the salads be checked and recorded every 2 hours. This frequent monitoring allowed the company to quickly identify any deviations from the critical limit. One day, the monitoring system triggered an alert. The alert indicated that the temperature of one batch of salads had risen above the critical limit. Upon investigation, it was confirmed that the temperature of the salads had indeed exceeded the critical limit. This posed a potential risk of Listeria growth. The company immediately implemented their corrective actions. These actions included discarding the affected batch of salads to prevent any potential harm to consumers. Additionally, they conducted a thorough investigation to determine the cause of the temperature deviation. It was crucial to identify the root cause to prevent future occurrences. They discovered that a malfunctioning refrigerator was the culprit. The refrigerator was promptly repaired, and additional checks were put in place to ensure it was functioning correctly. This proactive approach helped prevent further incidents. This case study highlights the practical application of HACCP. It shows how the system can be used to identify potential hazards, establish critical control points, and implement effective monitoring and corrective actions. It demonstrates how a well-implemented HACCP system can prevent a food safety incident. By following the principles of HACCP, the company was able to protect their consumers and maintain the integrity of their products. This ultimately protects consumers from potential harm, ensuring that the food they eat is safe and of the highest quality. The success of this case study underscores the importance of diligent food safety practices in the food industry.